Hello, can everyone hear us? Yes? Yes, we can. We're live? Good. Okay. At least Eduardo and Octavio are still alive with their sets and stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the Stars Align News. I am still your host with the most roast. I'm just kidding. No. I am definitely your, alternative host. Definitely to go and roast Alpha, if I want to say so myself. I digress. In any case, my name is Exuberant Nua. Hello. I probably am doing this I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. This is pretty interesting. So, actually expect two parts, three parts actually, for today. This is gonna be the first one, and which this is actually supposed to be recorded back, probably I want to say yesterday, give or take, or actually Monday. Yes, Monday. This is actually Monday's recording. So technically, we're gonna be reading Monday's reports. Well, you guys have two reports coming in. I cannot believe that. Man, y'all are getting spoiled. I'm just kidding. No. So, let me go ahead and actually read you the two reports right there before I can go ahead and tell you what's going on. So, more on the news for that about the Acheron system and the planets of Acrius. Well, let's go ahead and bring it up about what's Acrius 2. So, Acrius 2, if anyone's wondering about it, Acrius 2 is currently in development of finding out how to go ahead and research all purposeness of medical materials. Yes, for anyone actually wanting to be an avid reader, just like how the Eden system is. Yes, I also wrote the report about the Eden system and, the Eden planets. Very good planets. We're going to get to those ones. They're pretty fascinating. But they're working on new developmental stuff going on and about for the whole entirety of the universe. However, there is a halt in recent developments as making finite materials into infinite materials is very tough to come by um, in their terms of everything. I guess it's trouble in paradise, I guess you could say. So, in more of that for it, Acarus 2 is actually looking for people, or entities, for entities also listening to our podcasts or our news. Make sure you go ahead and actually push it out to go ahead and do an application on the Acheron system and the planet of Acrius 2. For that way you can go ahead and actually apply over there and actually probably get accepted. From the reports on what the headmaster and also what the leader have said on Acreus 2, they said they are willing to hire a lot of people who meet the requirements of having an extraordinary genius, interesting, a very much motivated mind, a hard-working personality, and the attunement to go ahead and find different things going on and about in the universe. Always make sure you go ahead and have an open mind and make sure you go and have different things intact. Yours truly, hmm, Headmaster Filch McLachlan. Huh, I guess that's an interesting name, but at least he did send me the letter for me to go ahead and say that from the Iris unit. Thank goodness. And then from the leader of that said one, oh wait, no, it's the same dude. Oh, well, shoot. Okay, I guess everyone, don't forget, apply, apply, and make sure you go ahead and actually see what's going on, because it's actually gonna be pretty interesting. I have to admit, I'm not gonna lie, do it. Let's see. And then, so because there's like seven different planets of the same name of Acrius, Acrius 3 is currently finishing up and polishing up their whole entirety of making experimental ships. Interesting. Now then, what experimental ships are most talking about? For the most part, is one of the very much so secret vessels or secretive vessels and researchative vessels known as the Twilight's Veil is known to actually be not in development but is a finished byproduct of actually bringing about a bunch of different things for the research committee of the science. Just like how it is for the people over there on Acreus 2, Acreus 3 is helping out with them as well with bringing about a lot of different materials and a lot of different scientific ideals. They are currently trying to go ahead and help out with a bunch of different things in the background of forerunnering a bunch of, let me see, what is this? A bunch of medical phenomenons that that have happened around our lifetime and must be conducted in a way for us to go ahead and really bring about a probability of the universe. Okay, interesting. Hold on. Another part of the report also says is that we hope to go. We what the heck? Did they misspell this? Hold on. So okay, okay. I'm translating it right now. Sorry. So let's see. The report says this is a translated version. In hopes of us finding out how to go ahead and bring about the time of the genesis of the universe, we must go ahead and actually proclaim where it is, the origin, and the traits of it. If one can go ahead and find these set origins, we can go ahead and figure out a bunch of different things for us to go ahead and look at. This will help us understand not only the guides of the universe, but also to understand what else is there that we ourselves as individuals have yet to discover. Huh. And then they also go about with talking about the different scientific terms such as hadrotic minerals, hadrotic particles, black holic minerals, black holes, white holes, neutron stars, etc., and a bunch of other energies that are there as well. So the Twilight Veil, if anyone is very interested in hearing about more about the information, technically you'll be hearing a report very early on today if you can go ahead and actually understand what that ship is about. They actually let a Iris unit on board and actually it's pretty good. I gotta admit, more to come up with that update very soon. Not gonna lie. Let me see what else. So it also says for the report going on Acreus 3 is that everything in and about of the planet is all about experimental ships. However, we are also constructing a different type of ships that for that of Acreus 4. Acreus 4 will go ahead and deal with wartime ships. Wartime ships, however, will be about like bringing a new era of ships into place. So the Acurus 3 is all about experimental ships to the point where everything will be helping and coinciding with each other, whereas Acurus 4 will be developing wartime ships. Wartime ships are they might seem very intimidating, but it's actually pretty self-explanatory. When you have a wartime effort of, say a war, there's ever a war, um, usually people go ahead and actually gravitate towards those ships to go ahead and help man them. Now, from the looks of it, the experimental ships as well as with the wartime ships for Acreus 3 and 4, their planets are actually combining them. So most of their ships require a skeleton crew of a minimum of 10 people or less. Heck, even a single person can man it, but it's kind of sort of hard because it puts a mental strain on their capacity. Okay. From what the Iris unit has said, Iris unit number 3187, Iris unit 3187 has reported that everything in and about the whole entirety of the ship seemingly has been very professional as of lately. No issues and sorts are to be reported, and everything in and about for the whole entirety of the ship is also very pleasant in that regard. Everything in what's it called? Let me see. Everything about these ships are to be released out to public. Some of the ships, however, are still in development and require secretive information that they have not yet to tell me. So you can only talk about some of the ships that are going ahead and being developed, as well as talking about the ones that are in experimental on Acreus 3. Very good. Thank you, 3187. Had to give you a name very soon, actually. Ah, man, oh my. Iris is always making these units, and it's not making the capacity of it very strainful. Just I hope that it doesn't go all crazy with the whole entirety of like making these newer units. And more of that for it on Acreus 5. Acreus 5 is currently in development of helping out with making explorative ships, as well as what is this? Planet cracking deep mining rig ships. Really cool. So, from what it looks like, is these planet cracking ships are to design with the help of the outer colonies as well as the middle colonies, the spaces in between. And when one go ahead and actually finds it helpful for it, the planet cracking ships for it help out the most in terms of gathering materials. These materials will go and help out with almost all the planets in terms of actually making a medical breakthrough, scientific playthrough. Wait, playthrough? Wait, they messed up on the report. Wait a minute, hold on. Huh. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Uh, this got tampered. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. Sorry, hold on everyone. Let me see. I go and do this, that, do this. Okay. And whoop, there we go. Voila. Okay. So, it seems like we had tampered report. Very interesting. I'm on report number 2, by the way, everyone listening to this. It seems like what's going on Acres 5 is yes, they are making a deep mining rig for planet cracking. However, the documents of it is very secretive. However, because of the fact that it was tampered with, I'm able to currently actually access their whole entire stuff right now. From the looks of it, this is designed for those who are in the lands in between, sorry, the middle colonies, the outer colonies, and as well as some parts of the inner colonies. Will be in about with actually helping out this deep space mining rig. These planet crackers, or as they say, because it's such a long name, are designed to go ahead and bring about medical breakthroughs, scientific breakthroughs, as well as mineralic playthroughs. Why the heck do they keep on messing up that? Wait a minute, hold on. Eduardo, did you go ahead and mess up my script again? No, Efe, I did it. Are you sure? See. Why are you speaking in Spanish? Uh, why'd you pause? Are you thinking? Fine. I have to go ahead and teach you a lesson. Hopefully, frickin' this time it'll get through you. Mineral breakthroughs is technically what the translation is, everyone. I am super sorry about that. So, from the looks of it, everything that happened on Acreus 5 is definitely to be not worried about, but definitely to be seen as something as particularly interesting, as well as breakthroughish in terms of all fields related. Huh. Even law. Interesting. Okay. Wonder how that's gonna be. Ooh, okay. Let us see what's happening. Let us see. So, from the looks of it, everything in about this happening with us or in this one of the planet, is very much in related to exploring the whole entirety of what's going on in here. Very interesting. These ships are very interesting in that regard. Like I said, make sure you go ahead and look at this stuff. It would be very interesting to go ahead and apply to it. Heck, maybe everyone would actually give me some feedback on it. Everyone knows my number, Exuberant Nua, number 049er. I know, pretty, pretty simple, and it's actually one of my very best ones. I'm one of the older units, as one would say, and definitely one of the ones that actually seemingly have gained a somewhat sense of humor on along the way. That I'm hoping every one of you guys like. You know, I'm hoping everyone likes it. Rare. So, from the looks of it, everything that's happening on Acreus 5 definitely be interested in it for everyone wanting to make a breakthrough of it. Now, moving on to Acreus 6 and 7 actually. Whoa, weird. Okay. Things just got from definitely breakthroughish for the whole entire planet to very strange. Huh. So this is pretty cool. Strange as in a pretty cool way, because you're going to find it's pretty cool. Hear me out. So, from the looks of it, the whole entirety of Acreus's 6 and 7 are researching a bunch of different things. For starters, one is researching on how AI functionality works. However, they have yet to make breakthroughs as Acreus 2 is technically doing that as well, making conflicts very much difficult for the planet to sustain. And so and thus they have focus on researching the whole entirety of laws for it. Huh. This is very strange. Why would they go from a scientific group that's trying to work with another group and switch it into what? Okay, that's weird. But okay, I digress. So this one is talking about law, and everything about it is changing about to go ahead and see which laws dictate what for the ships that they are making, as well as the experiments that they're doing. Huh. Experiments. I guess they're talking about the other stuff that's happening with the experimental ship. Huh. Okay. Now then, let us see. On Acreus 7, the judgmental system is there. Judgmental? I'm assuming that's the translation for that is the justice system. This works coinciding with Acreus 6. Acreus 7 is to deal with that of finding much more different justices along with the whole entirety of the creation of these laws. This is going to be very key important as everything about this will go ahead and bring about crucial factors on every single, on every single baseline that is important and very much so needed for our, what is this? For our ways of doing this, for the Acheron system in itself. That's a very strange way of them wording it for the report. I'm assuming that they had to actually talk in a very, I guess the Irish unit had to go and talk in a very interesting manner because their way of talking is very okay. Okay. I mean, I have to go ahead and see what this report is. At least I'm translating that as best as I can. I'm so sorry, everyone that's listening to this, but hey, at least I'm translating it. But yes, it seems like 7 is going to be helping out with 6, and 6 is going to be trying to help out with making everything in about. I guess vice versa. But another strange report about what this Irish unit said is that the Acheron system, specifically Acreus 7, has a lot of floral. Huh. Floral what? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a separate report. Ooh. Aquarius 7 has a lot of floral plant life that is known to be very reality taken and mystical at best. Mystical. How would it be mystical? Let me see the report. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay. So this is what it seems like to be. So what seems like is that Aquarius 7 has a lot of different floral that has different opinions about different things. What I mean to say is that they provide a lot of medical breakthroughs to help out Aquarius 2 alongside with them in order for them to actually understand the whole entirety of that. However, the problem is that these plants are known to be very much sentient and are known to have a mind of its own. Plucking out one of these flora would go ahead and cause them into a frenzy as well as into a debate. So that's why it's called the justice system on Aquarius 7. Okay, that makes much more sense. Still, I am kind of a little bit strange about that they had to literally do that whole entirety of what's it called? What is it? The Iris unit. There we go. I'll have to go and talk with the Iris unit soon. That way I can go ahead and do that. Hmm. Okay. So it seems like for anyone interested in the Acreon system, make sure you go ahead and actually follow it on star number 5001 and star C stars on the star seed of what is it? The Nebula system. Okay. Or sorry, the Nebula C. Whoops, sorry. So you're gonna be looking for the Nebula C as well as what is this? Yeah, there we go, there we go. The freaking yeah. On the star chart, look for star 5001. Okay? Okay, everyone? Hopefully you got that down. That one. Let us see. What else? In more news, oh my goodness, there's a lot. I forget. I did almost like 3 reports there. Sorry about that, everyone. Can't believe that. Technically, I'm now halfway there, but I feel like I still have a. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a lot. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. A report just came in about no, actually we'll talk about that very soon. Okay, let's see. In more news, the Searchlight's gaze, known to be very much so in appearing in a bunch of different areas of our systems and stuff of the universe, seems to actually be going to the Hecaprin's race, or more like the Hecaprin's place itself. Huh. That's pretty interesting regarding as it's a very militaristic or paramilitary ship. So for everyone wondering about this and not keeping up to date what ships are, don't forget that you have a bunch of different styles of units. You have special operation units, forward operation units, frigates, let me see. Paramilitary ships, which technically have an own branch of its own. It's kind of really tough to talk about. Militaristic ships, that's also very much a lot of branches of itself. And a redacted ships. So, what the Searchlight's gaze is about is known for actually being in battles of different planets. They are known for working alongside with very noticeable factions. Their most noticeable faction, though, is that of the Federation, as they help out with gaining information as well as data for newer weapons as well as designs for other ships. The Searchlight's gaze is known to not be the flagship of it, but to be the sub-ship, to go ahead and be right there next to the flagship. Let us see. So it's on Hecka Prince. From what the report on Hecka Prince's idea and what the headbase team is actually talking about, they are very surprised that the Searchlight gazes here, hoping that there isn't a battle or hopefully, something doesn't happen for it. It is supposed to be a race of mayhem and craziness for the whole entirety month or so, or the month and a half that they're going to be spending there. And one thing for sure is that, oh, right, sorry. Let me actually catch you up with that. So, here's a really crazy thing. Time theory. I'm actually pretty good with this. I was programmed for this. So, a month and a half from there is technically about, let me see, I would say 7 minutes, or not 7 minutes, 7 days. So Hecka Prince's system, as well as its own dilation, has a residual effect where there's actually a very, very cool lineage that ties in with the whole entirety of its lines of its own sun. You see, their sun is very capable much of using time dilation to its own extremely different relativity. Think of it like a clock or a pendulum going back and forth, or rocking back and forth. And in terms of everything for it, Hecka Princess is actually very much is a reversal of sorts. A year over there is technically a month here. Uh, and for a month and a half, it's about 7 days. It's very strange. The time dilation thing is very different and odd no matter how you look at it, and it seems to be very much so with in line with relativity theory as well as time relativity theory, and a bunch of other theories as well that deal with time as well. But for us, for it, especially myself, Exuberant Nua, I actually happen to go ahead and love myself everything about time. Hecka Princess is very much interesting, as I always like to go ahead and get data. Just like how our Iris unit that we have set up right there, we actually had to have 10 of them. I'm not even kidding. But each time or so, time dilations would be completely off reading and different everywhere else. Oh, okay. Looks like I'm gonna cut it for right now for right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the second part in a bit. I'll be talking more about time dilation very soon. Okay? I'll catch everyone later. Bye!